everybody, my name is Leali in this incarnation. Well, today I wanted to comment that beyond the squares that we have with Chiron, between Mercury and Chiron, the moon in Aries creating squares with the planets in Cancer, these things, we are also having this sextile very active today and tomorrow of Venus in Cancer and Mars in Taurus. And this is something that is going to be in effect until July 4th. Sorry, there is a bug. So this is something very good to take advantage of. This is a very nice energy because sextiles are harmonic aspects, but well, they require us to give an impulse, to do something to take advantage of the energy. Usually, trines are like the given energy. The energy is right there, flowing and available. So. When we talk about Venus and Mars, in the video of the energies of the week, I commented how they are called the cosmic lovers in astrology because they represent the masculine Mars and the feminine energies, which is Venus. So this is a good moment to create projects, for example, in relationships with a society too. Projects that can really be connected to our heart. This is about giving form in the matter because that is what Mars in Taurus wants to do. And also, this could be a moment to generate resources or to connect with the infinite sustenance through things that are really aligned with our hearts that we can really enjoy, because Mars in Taurus also wants to contribute with things that are aligned with value and with the well-being that we can really enjoy too. So it is a good moment to put the energy there and in everything that also returns us to home. This is the energy of Venus in Cancer, everything that makes us feeling in family to invest in that kind of experiences. And this is coexisting with the fact that the Sun is already activating the square with the karma nodes. As much as Mercury and Venus did this week, now this is going to be repeated by the Sun. And when we talk about the Sun, we are talking about our self-expression, our identity, what we really are, from our essence. So this is about choosing this time, every time that we have squares with karma nodes, we are invited to choose like the evolutionary path, transcending, coming back to the old patterns. And here it is about expressing ourselves just as we are, transcending. Many times this could be linked with denying ourselves because we don't want to be alone. And many times we have to choose ourselves, and that means to let go of certain relationships that cannot accompany us. Many times this is about leaving behind the seeking of validation or the fear of rejection or the fear of being alone, these kind of things. This is what the South Node in Libra is inviting us to do. So I was thinking, as much as in the sky, these aspects are coexisting, the squares and in the sextiles, this also happens in ourselves. So many times we could feel these calls of the soul, we understand intuitively where we should go. And then there is our conditioned mind, like making these oppositions, creating barriers to go to the places we really want to go. So I think this sextile is something very nice to accompany also these processes of labor that the squares are inviting us to do, because this is about uniting in ourselves the masculine and the feminine energies. So turning the opposition in an integration. And it is a good moment to also evaluate how we are using our masculine and feminine energies. The masculine energy is associated to action, to mental action, the planification, rationality. These kind of things are associated to the masculine energy. And when we are talking about feminine energy, it is about creativity, intuition, what is nutritious in the case of Venus in Cancer, what is really, the passivity, to give us us the time to rest, these kind of things that are also important as much as doing, as much as putting our efforts and our energy in the things that we want to create. So it is a good moment to rebalance whatever thing we need to rebalance inside, and take us to the manifestations of the things that we really want to create. Well, I am ending this video here. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.